And no, I don't do to build it up. But let the beat of the vibe come back to the top. Love of my life, the only thing I've ever done is still feel right. What we said in the way, some kind of melody, love every day. Get it? But it's fun, love me. Ow, come on. Just keep on loving me. Can y'all give me that? Hey, Scotty! Ow! I need it. Let me hear you. Hey, Scotty! Say what the hell's that mean? That beat I never give up a girl that's good to me. You gonna love me. Ow! Come on! Well, just keep on loving me. Loving me. Party!
People have dealt with, you know, you walk around grabbing your crotch, pulling off your shirt, showing your six pack. But they could see that any place. The great thing about the Whispers, they came along when in an era where show was as important as the music. And in that being important, that winds up keeping the longevity of the Whispers.
It's time for change.
How long will we argue? How long will we fight? When will we have the unity to change the wrong to right? Don't you know love is the answer to all our misery? Won't you take my hand today? Tomorrow we'll be free. Will we take to find out?
It's time for change.
Hey guys, if you don't mind, I'm gonna do one more. Does everyone want one more? Anyone want one more? Come on, I'm gonna need a reply. Want one more? Just reply. There's a little bit of delay though, so yeah, I'm doing. So does anyone want one more? Anyone want one record before we start? I think there's a bit of I think there's a little bit of delay, but you know what? I'm gonna do one more for the fans. So let me just put it on. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, and wait. I actually have to put that on a little bit after because, guys, it's that time. The one, the only, the whispers are here, guys. So let's just get them on. Woo. Hello.
Hi, Jalen. This is Lavelle's wife. He's coming to the phone in a second. I mean, to the computer. Give us 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
He just had to run and do something real quick, and he'll be here in 2 seconds.
Okay. But, guys, while we're waiting, guess what? We got a very special secret guest coming on and near the middle of it. And let me tell you, it's going to be amazing. You know, I have a very secret guest. She's very close to me. But let me just, I know you're dying to meet her. You know, I wish I could see her, but quarantine. But guys, I wish I could show you this, but I'm going to wait until that time because it's a secret for a reason, guys. But, guys, you want to hear a little bit of the whispers while we're waiting? So let me just. Oh, you want a hint for the secret guest? I already gave you the hint. She's close to me. She's very dear to my heart. I talk to her a lot. But, you know, here is Little Degree. How's it going?
All right, how's it going, Jalen? How's everything?
Great. How are you?
I am great, man. I'm doing really good. Really good. It's nice to see a young kid like you doing this kind of thing. What are you, about 15 years old?
I would like you to take one more guess.
Younger than that. Where you going, Jalen? Where you going?
Yep, that proves how young I am. So, how young am I?
13? No? You're younger than that? 10? 11? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Great. Yeah, we're just waiting on the other guys to pop on here.
Yeah. So, how's quarantine going? Have you been doing anything out of the ordinary?
No, not at all. We've been actually, how can I put it, kind of really stuck home because since February, second week of February is the last time we worked. And because of the pandemic, we've been kind of like stuck here. Well, I should say, yeah, stuck really. We've been, stuck because we're trying to maintain the social distancing, and they really haven't found a way to do concerts now and fill up buildings without people sitting right next to one another other than the drive-in theater kind of things. And doesn't create enough revenue for them to really pay anybody. So they're still trying to figure it out, and we hope that they will figure it out. We can get back to, at least having some sort of concerts. But right now we're just kind of like chilling. We just did a pay-per-view taping. So we taped the pay-per-view last week, and it's supposed to be showed on Halloween night. So yeah. So
incredible. So
yeah.
have you been binging anything new? Have you been binging anything you really get into? Like,
Well, I love I'm into antique cars. So I like old antique hot rods. So I've been spending my time playing with my babies, and fixing them up and, waxing them up and just doing that kind of thing and taking me nice long drives with me and the wife, in one of the hot rods. So that's kind of what I've had time to do and enjoy that. And just enjoy one another because my wife also is an entertainer too. She sings. She's been singing with Ziggy Marley. She's been a background singer with Ziggy Marley for about 19 years. So, and
Wow.
she too, yeah. So she sang with Tina Marie before that, and Paulina Rubio, and a bunch of Ricky Iglesias, and she's done a lot of stuff. But she's now with Ziggy, and she did her first drive-in theater show last week, so it was really successful. So we just been, just enjoying one another and enjoying time together because most of the time we're not.
Do you mind if I ask your wife one question?
No, I don't mind at all. Tracy, Jalen wants to ask you something.
They're having a hard time getting on. Jan is.
Okay.
So,
Okay, but LaBelle's on there with Jalen.
Yeah, I'm talking to
Lavell's
Jalen right now.
talking to Jalen now.
And Jalen wants to ask you a question.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, how's your experience performing?
How's my experience or her experience?
Both.
Well, she can give you her opinion. Jalen
I ain't got no makeup on.
That's all right.
Jalen gonna call me out with no makeup on.
I ain't gonna call you out.
Hey, Jay.
Hello.
Let me see you, baby. Yeah.
Oh,
Come
wait.
on over. Yeah, come over.
So, how's your experience performing?
I'm sorry, said it again.
How's your experience performing?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, I told me you did the drive-in theater thing for the
Oh,
first time.
yeah. We did the first drive-in concert, and that was a little bit different. It was great, though. It was a little bit shy, but it's good.
Okay, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, Jay.
All right. Oh, how you doing, Jalen?
Great. How are you guys?
We're doing good.
So, can you just tell me a little bit? I have one question for you, Lavelle. Before we start, can you tell me about your hot rods? What type of car is it?
Well, I have two. I have three, actually, to be honest with you. I have a 1936 three-window Ford Coupe. And then I have also a 1936 slantback sedan. And then I also have a 1956 half-ton big window, Chevy pickup as well. So I'm into the old cars. I love cars. That's kind of like my passion. And I'd probably be like Reggie Jackson and have about 50 or 60 of them if I could. But you got to have a place to keep them. But yeah, that's what I do. That's what I've been playing with now during this COVID time. So yeah.
Nice. So, Walter Wallace, what have you been doing in quarantine? Anything new you guys picking up, like hobbies, watching TV?
Yeah, a lot of TV. A lot of TV, like most people. Yeah, we've been trying to social distance. We live right around the corner from each other, but we're very careful about being around each other. But we're doing like everybody else in the country, trying to social distance and wear masks and just trying to exist.
Nice. So, in COVID, would you guys say you're thriving or surviving?
Oh, I think a little bit of both. We're thriving and surviving. We're thriving because during this time, we got to make a record that we're very proud of. And we're surviving because we're lucky enough to not have the COVID-19. And we're all blessed. We just finished doing a live concert and, knock on wood, God bless us all we're still all doing fine. Everybody's been tested. So we're surviving and very thankful to not have COVID-19.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So, can you tell us a little bit about that record?
Yeah, the record is called How Long? And as I said, because we were in the house and watching television, we got to see the episode that took place with George Floyd, and it inspired us to come out with the record that we've got now called So Long, because it asked the question, how long? And I said, did I say so long?
So long, yeah.
It's not long. But Jalen, now you're too young to remember, but what that brings about is something that's been around for a long, long time. So it inspired us to make this particular record, and it deals with what's going on in the country now, police brutality and racism and so forth. So being cooped up, it was good for us because it gave us the opportunity to make the record that we're very proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you mind if I play a little clip of that song?
Sure, go right ahead, by all means.
And guys, we already played a little clip of the song. I don't know if you noticed the little transition, but here is How Long.
It's time for change.
How long will we argue? How long will we fight? When will we have the unity to change the wrong to right? Don't you know love is the answer to all our misery? Won't you take my hand today? Tomorrow we'll be free. Will we take to find ourselves?
And guys, that was How Long. Guys, your music is still on top.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
We have one question. Where can we purchase your music now?
Well, there's several places you can get it. There's you can obviously get it on Amazon. You can get it on CD Baby. There's Spotify. You can go to iTunes. There's YouTube. I mean, we have so many different websites to download it. You know, all the normal places that you young kids go to get your music. We're on there, so they can easily get it there for sure.
Nice. So, guys, can you tell me about that upcoming performance that you're going to be having soon?
Yeah, go ahead, Lavelle.
Well, you know, we went into Los Angeles, and we felt like after all of these years, you know, well, not all these years, all of these months, we haven't had a chance to be in front of our audience. And like for most entertainers, they thrive when they're in front of their audience. That's kind of like our lifeblood right there. And so we couldn't be. So we said, well, why don't we put together a show so that we could be not necessarily with them in person, but we could be there, their TV. They could watch it safely at home, maintain social distancing, be out of the COVID environment, because like I told you before, Jalen, that, you know, they're still trying to work out how we can be together, but not be together and enjoy a concert today. So we felt like this would be the next best way and the most responsible way. So we went to LA and Anaheim, I should say, and went into the Grove and filmed our show with a film crew, and now it'll be aired on pay-per-view on the 31st, Halloween night, and people can go to 95. They can go to their phone, download the app 95.1 FM. Once they download that app, it'll send them to a link where they can actually purchase the pay-per-view. And what's great about it, you can have 25, 30 people in your house if you want to, as long as they're all family members and they all been tested, and you can enjoy the concert with the Whispers on your big 70-inch or 65-inch screen and be safe and have a good time. And it'll be some of the proceeds of this was going to go to help some of the students that are less fortunate and need help financially. And so we're donating a portion of this to them. And we just hope that they go, because it's for a great cause. It's not, you know, a lot of people say, well, you know, the Whisper's going to make money. Yeah, we're going to do that because we have to pay our crew and all the people that we got to do this. But also it's for a good cause. Because we also want to be, we've always been a group that want to be helpful. and to the younger people like yourself. And so, you know, that's what this money is going to go to. Part of this money is going to go to as well.
Nice, guys. I just noticed the shirt you're wearing is like the same picture on the song. I was like, oh, what was that?
Yeah,
That's our How Long t-shirts.
yeah, we're trying to advertise that phrase. We're going to ask the question of how long, and because it's very important. Because once we can answer that question, we're going to live in a better world. To be honest with you, yeah.
So can we get those shirts?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you can go to Whispers website, and we're selling them on there. They can order them right on the Whispers website. You can go to whispers.com and purchase them right there for sure. Can I ask you a question, Jalen?
Why, yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask you. You're 11 years old. What made you decide to get the Whispers on your show? You weren't even born when most of our songs came out. So what made you decide to use the Whispers today, and what motivated you to do this?
Well, let me do why I decided to bring you guys on. You know, I haven't really I've been hearing your songs a lot, but I keep forgetting who makes them, and I was like, what? Oh man. Oh, so I'm interviewing those guys. Oh man. Mama, you my saleswoman, Mama. Mama, you my saleswoman. You can't mess this up, Mama. But the reason I started all of this was like a couple 3 years ago. This is where it originated from. I heard about my mom having this. My mom almost gonna let me be in this audition for this whole international commercial. And I heard my mom over talking it like, oh yeah, I know it's past, but I know he probably didn't want to do it anyway. And I cried. I don't even cry. I cried so much. Oh man, so this is serious. Then that started all of it. Then I got on a magazine for doing a news report on Emmett Till. And interviews just kicked off from there.
Oh man, that's very impressive.
Yeah, definitely very impressive. 11 years old.
11 years old to know who Emmett Till is? That is extremely impressive. I'm telling you.
Nice. But I saw they changed the words a little bit. So I was like, yeah, I like it. But you changed my words.
Oh, okay.
So, guys, why did you guys want to become a singer?
Well, you probably get 3 different answers, but let me speak for myself. My brother and I, being twins, it started when we were about 3 years old. We kind of knew that we wanted to be in the entertainment business. Excuse me. So my dad was very instrumental, probably like your parents are. He saw that we had talent, so he started trying to make it possible for us to be in the entertainment. So we started very early doing plays and dancing and entering talent shows, and that's how it started for me and Scotty. And here we are, almost 50 years later.
Yeah.
So how did it start for you?
Well, for me, it was more so I got tired of working a 9 to 5. I wanted to do something that I could call my own. And 2, I'm just going to be honest with you, it was girl motivated. So I mean, the singers always gets the girls, and so I figured, that's a good way of getting the girls for sure. And it's always been a passion throughout junior high school. I've always sang, and so when I got the opportunity to do it professionally, I leaped on it. And it's been the dream. I mean, 48 years later here, the group has been together 54, almost 55 years, but 48, I've been with them 48 years. So it's been a dream come true.
Nice. So how did the Whispers band together? How did you guys get to know each other?
Well, we grew up in junior high school. We met everybody but Lavelle, the original guys. We all met like in junior. We were 14, 15 years old. That's been years and years ago, even before you were born. But we came up in the Motown era, and I'm sure your parents have told you about that. And so we weren't any different than any other young kids. We wanted to be like the Temptations and the Four Tops. So we formed a group in Los Angeles, Watts in particular. We come from Watts, California. And we started out singing, and here we are, 50 years later, not a clue that we'd be here this long. But to our surprise, we've been here for a long time.
Yes.
Nice. So how did you guys come up with the name The Whispers?
Well, we actually didn't. The first audition we had with a little small record company, the owner of the record company, he's the one that said to us during the audition that we had this soft sound, and he said, you guys, you sound like a whisper. Why don't we call you the Whispers? So we said, fine, you can call us anything you like if you give us a record deal. So that's really how we got the name.
Man, that's hilarious. So, guys, what are the reasoning behind all your songs? Because I know it's like something heartfelt, something that happened in your real world. Like, how long?
How long was a message-oriented song? But when we started out, our mantra was we kind of wanted to be a group that would always pay respect and pay a lot of attention to the ladies, our mothers, our sisters. We always thought of romance. We wanted to sing songs that were very romantic. So before we had the hits like "And the Beat Goes On" and "Rock Steady," we were mainly known as a balladeer group. We sang love songs that were dedicated, to bring respect to the ladies. And that's kind of how it all started. It was really kind of, there's a guy that's not here now. His name is Nicholas Caldwell. We lost him in 2016. He's the guy that came up with the mantra or the theme that you think of the Whispers as, and that is having the utmost respect for the females. And so that's kind of how it started.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. How did you guys deal with that loss?
We deal with it. It's not as painful as it used to be. We have two guys that we've lost. Right. The first one was in the year 2000. His name was Marcus Hudson. And then in 2016, we lost Nicholas Caldwell. And at first, it was very painful. But, right now, we always say every time we go on stage, we feel that the two of them are there with us. So we've adjusted and we keep going because we know that's what they would want us to do. And but yeah, no question about it. It's tough.
It's tough. Yeah.
I also heard the song for Dion. Was the beat actually based off this Christmas song, Donnie? This Christmas
Donnie
song?
Hathaway, yeah. Donnie Hathaway was a great artist, great R&B artist that we had a lot of respect for. We got to meet him many years ago, and that was probably, in fact, the night that we met him. He was at a small club in Chicago, and his voice impressed us to the extent that at that point, we had never heard a voice like that. So we were so impressed with him that we decided to, when he took his life, which was some years later, we decided to create a Donnie Hathaway scholarship. And so we created a foundation called the Donnie Hathaway Scholarship Fund, and we gave away 6 scholarships to kids that could go to college in the name of Donnie Hathaway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, guys, do you want to do some question and answer with the audience?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. So, guys, it's time for question and answer. So, time to put in some more of your questions. I know I saw some before. Let me just scroll. Oh, she actually did one of my. Do you have any hobbies, and are you going to do any more hobbies?
No, wow.
Well, just told you his hobby. His hobby is cars.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, my hobby is being a caddy. My wife is a golfer, so I caddy for her. That's my hobby.
How about you, Scotty? You got hobbies? You got hobbies? Your hobby's your granddaughter, right?
Yeah, my hobby is my granddaughter and going from one room to the next.
So, what advice would you give singing groups in this era? How to maintain fan base like the Whispers have?
Well, that's a good question. The main thing is never give up. We always tell this story to young up and coming artists. Before we had the hit And the Beat Goes On, which was a double platinum hit for us, we had already been singing 14 years. And at times it got pretty discouraging. And we thought about, our parents at least thought about saying, maybe it's time for you guys to get a job. But we stuck to it. If you really believe in your talent and your dream, follow your dreams. Don't give it up. Stick with it, because that's what we did. And we're perfect examples. We've been around for a long time. Had we given up early, it might not have happened. So we say to all of the young people, don't ever give up on your dreams. If you really believe in yourself, stick with it.
And piggyback off of what Walter said, the other thing is that a lot of young groups or young artists, period, they always want to sound like somebody else. You know, like I always want to sound like Beyonce or whoever that artist is. Or it's important to have your own style, because when we were coming up in our era, when you heard the Miracles or you heard the Four Tops or you heard the Temptations or the Impressions, all of them, you knew exactly who they were. So find your own style, because that'll create longevity. They have enough Beyonce, you know, they have enough of Beyonces. You don't want to sound like Beyonce, because Beyonce is the originator. So you need to be the originator. You need to come up with your own style of singing, your own sound, because that's important to longevity. That's why she's here for so long. And how, you know, when you look at the Mariah Carey or those kind of artists, you know, there's only one of those artists. So you need to be the elite, the only one. So I tell everybody, have a uniqueness about yourself, because if you don't, you're just one of the many.
So, what is your favorite recording?
Yeah, once again, recording. I'm going to start with the one that I just talked about. One of my favorites is a song for Donnie, because first of all, I have a tremendous amount of respect for him as an artist. But when the young lady that wrote the songs, the lyrics to a song for Donnie, her name is Carrie Lucas. It's just one of my favorites, and for me, it's every time we sing it, we put in mind to a lot of people, this is who Donnie Hathaway was. And that's very important to me.
Mm-hmm. My favorite is written by a young lady named Tina Marie. It's a song that we did that she wrote, and she was doing a song that she wanted to let us. How can I put it? She said to me, "This is what a woman wants to hear from a man. This is exactly what a woman, and who better to tell you that is another woman." And the song was called Butter. So it's one of my favorites, not only because Tina Marie did it, and she's passed, but it's just, and it's also one of my favorite routines to do. Nicholas Caldwell, who we were talking about earlier, is no longer here with us. He was our choreographer, and he put to me one of his best routines on that. So I enjoyed doing the routine that Nicholas Caldwell did, and I love the message that it's to the ladies as well.
Yeah, and my favorite would be would be the biggest song that we've ever had. It's called And the Beat Goes On. And the reason why that's my favorite is because that's when life changed as we knew it for the Whispers. It told us that the song went double platinum, which meaning we knew at that point that there was over 2 million people who had fully accepted us. And that's, to me, that was the most famous moment that we've ever had. And when the life changed, it changed for the better. So that's why And the Beat is my favorite.
Nice. So, who is your favorite artist?
Oh, we got several. Probably some that you've never heard of, to be honest with you. But I know you like, what's her name?
Etta James.
Etta James is your favorite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I like some of the young people, to be honest with you today. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. We also like what's that boy you like, Scotty, that you think is so great?
John
Huh?
Legend. You like
John
you like
Legend.
John
Yeah,
Legend.
John Legend is one that we like. I happen to like Joe. Joe to me is one of those singers that is very underrated. You know, he's a heck of a artist, heck of a singer, and so I love listening to his music. And he's a great writer too. A lot of people don't know, but yeah, Joe.
I have two of them actually. Peebo Bryson is one of the greatest vocalists I think I've ever heard, and of course, Luther Vandross, the late Luther Vandross. I think tremendous singer. He's one of my favorites.
Mhm.
Nice.
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 Say that for me again. I like how you say that.
Nice. What's y'all's favorite song you like to perform?
Hmm. Well, I think like I told you earlier, when we did do it, it was Butter. I really love doing Butter because, like I said, I love not only the song, I love the music, but I love the routine and that Nicholas put together. So I enjoy doing Butter. Probably one of my favorite songs to do on stage.
One of my favorite songs to perform is called "Hey Scotty," and the reason I like it is because anytime we get to involve the audience, we have the audience repeat after us. And we're all trying to figure out what Scotty, when we say, hey, Scotty, what that means. Everybody has their own rendition of what they think it means, but we ask the question. So I always enjoy doing that song. It's called Hey, Scotty.
Well, mine is at Love is Where You Find It, because at the end of the song, we get to go and do what I love to do, what my favorite thing is to do, something you probably never heard because you haven't been living long enough. And it's called Bebop, where I get to scatter at the end of the song. That's my favorite. Love is where you find it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh man, guys, there's a ton of questions. You better be ready. It's overflowing. How do you maintain the unity of the group?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good lesson here. We started out as five guys. We never wanted any one particular of us to stand out. We knew that we were only as strong as our weakest link. So we came up and we got the name The Whispers. It never became like Scotty and the Whispers or Walter and the Whispers. It's just The Whispers. So we always realized how important it was to stick together. And when you do that, you can't help but maintain a unity. And I really think that that's when we tell people we've been together for as long as we have. That's one of the main reasons. We understand the importance of unity. You know, without unity, you can't. There's no togetherness, and we realized that from the very beginning. And that's why I say I think that here we are, 50 years later, still here because of that unity.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Is there any artist you'd like to work with?
Yeah, I like to work with John Legend. He's a young artist. I'm really impressed. I like his singing. I love the way he plays the piano, and he's a great writer. I'd love for him to write a song for the Whispers, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice. How about you guys?
Well, you know, you probably get the different answers about that one, particular one. There's so many different artists that you know that you're out there, but there's an artist that we will never get an opportunity to work with, you know, because you know of some bad things that he's done. But we've always respected his writing ability, and we were hoping before he actually got incarcerated that we would have had an opportunity to work with him, and that's R. Kelly. You know, no matter how you look at him, and we, like I said, we don't, you know, we don't say what he did was right at all because what he did was dead wrong. But you can't take away his talent as a writer, as an artist. He's a very talented man, and we're gonna miss a lot of his music that could have come out of him, you know, in the future. But you know, and my mom was always told me, you make your bed, you got to lie in it. And right now, he's kind of lying in a bad situation. So, all you can do is just pray for him that things will wind up, being okay for him. But yeah, he was one of the artists that we would love to work with.
Nice. So, guys, I just need to tell you something real quick. Comments are closed. There's a ton of comments. If you could see this, it's like a mountain of comments, guys. Okay. So, can I sing for y'all? Okay, some of my aunties on Facebook, they be singing like they're singing some of your songs like yes, Jalen, yes.
You tell all your aunts we appreciate that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me just find some great interview. Did the twins or the group ever bump heads?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny that you asked that question because people don't understand. I mean, we all bump heads, that's just part of being a group. You all bump heads. But, what you don't do is you don't take it to heart because everybody's striving for perfection in their own way, in their own style. So you argue about it, but 2 minutes after you finish arguing, we're off someplace having lunch or dinner together because it's not that important. The relationship is stronger than anything. That's the most important thing. But yeah, did the twins bump head? Yeah, they bump head because there's a difference between them as day and night.
Yeah, all brothers usually bump heads, but that doesn't mean they don't love each other. Yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay. What is your relationship in the OJs?
Oh, yeah, big relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a group that we have the utmost respect for. To be honest with you, we give you a history. A long time ago, our show used to consist of us really standing around a microphone. We'd sing like a little small choir. But then we had the opportunity to be on a show with the OJs. And we saw what it was like for guys to have the slick routines and everything looked perfect. And Nicholas at the time, he was our choreographer, and he said, fellas, after seeing the OJs, we have to quit standing around like a small choir. We have to learn how to get some routine. Do a show. And that was a result of watching the OJs, one of the most talented R&B groups that has ever done it.
Yes.
Nice. So what kind of music do you not like?
I'll be honest with you. We like all kind of music. I can't think of a music, even country and Western.
Yeah.
I can't think of a music that we don't like. We like all kinds of music.
Yeah. I'm the same way. My wife listens to everything from country to reggae to opera, salsa. I listen to contemporary jazz. I mean, we listen to everything on the planet. So there's really not even rap. There's certain rappers like Queen Latifah. I love her stuff. I love Biggie's stuff. Tupac. I love those artists. So, I've listened to that stuff too. So I think there's something you can that you can like in all phases of music. Yeah.
Guys in the audience too, are you ready for the secret guest? Okay, guys. Before I put the guest on, put your guesses in what the guest is, and you guys too. What do you think the guest is going to be? Who do you think it is?
Eddie Levert.
How about you two?
Is it going to be Queen Latifah?
That would be cool if it was her.
Yeah.
I won't choose anyone but the guests I have. Yes, I will read the comments after the show is done. One of my aunts on Facebook said her, my mom. Have you ever turned down a performance, actually?
Have we ever did what?
Turned down a performance.
Turned down a performance?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a couple of times. Yeah, not a lot, but yeah, we have.
Mhm.
Okay. Virtual concert. Yes, there is. Oh, everyone's thinking it's Mama Cat. It's not Mama Cat. It's not Mama Cat. But do you know who it really is? No, no, it's not Michael Collier. It's a girl, okay?
Oh,
It really is. It is the one and only G Mama. Hey, Grandma.
All right, all right,
Grandma's on there.
all right. How you doing?
Oh, wait.
How are you?
Oh, wait, Grandma, can you unmute yourself real quick?
What you said? There you go.
Oh, there you go. There you
Hello,
go.
Grandma.
Hi, how you?
Great. So, guys, my mom and Grandma is probably gonna ask you guys to sing. So, can you sing her a little something?
I don't know, boy. We want to keep Grandma a fan. If we start singing, she might not everybody another one of our records.
That's for sure. Especially without warming up and getting ready. That's for
Yeah.
So, Grandma, do you have any questions for the Whispers while you're on here?
I enjoy the music.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Definitely.
Yeah.
So, do you have any questions for the Whispers? She's consulting.
How's life? Y'all still sing and all that? Y'all still performing?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we definitely are.
Right.
Just not right now because we got to be. We're COVID. We're COVID home. So
We're still singing, believe it or not.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. We're talking to Grandma right now.
Thank you for being on, Grandma. I love you.
I love you.
Mwah.
Hello, Miss Ballard.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye-bye.
That's cool.
That's real cool. That is real cool, Jalen.
Yes, stay close to Grandma. That's for sure.
Nice. Did anyone think of guessing G Mama?
No, never. Ever. Yeah, probably they didn't. Not that you do this all the time.
Yeah, you stumped all of us. Yeah.
I'm surprised. Now, if it's someone near to your heart, you just have to say Grandma first now.
Okay, yep.
You got it. No problem. You got it. You got it.
Nice. But guys, I think there may be a song. I thought there was an audience question. Oh, did you ever think of retirement?
No, we don't think of that yet. We'll know when it's time, but right now we're singing pretty good, so we're not thinking about retirement just yet.
Nice. That's incredible. I still want you guys to be doing some songs. I don't want you guys to start retirement yet. I mean, I know, like, retirement, like living it up, you know. But I'm glad you guys are still making songs. But guys, do you think of starting any new hobbies? Like any new hobbies? Cooking?
No, it's nothing new for us. It's like when you wind up having the opportunity to have this much time, you kind of go back to what is natural for you. I've always been a car buff, so I just normally gravitate towards that because that's what I was raised on. My father was a car guy. you know, all of his life. So he's kind of instilled it in me. So I'm going back to the things that are more natural. And for me, it's cars, you know. For the other guys, I don't know. But that's where I go back to when I have the time to play around. And right now we have a lot of time.
Somebody told me you were the expert anyway when it comes to cooking. And
I understand you're a great cook. Is that right?
You're a pretty great cook.
Yeah. You know, if you ever decide, I could probably like come around after quarantine, like show you how to chop some onions.
That would be great.
I almost got a pretty big thing with cooking. I mean,
Yeah, I'm told you're pretty good.
okay.
Next time we come to town, you're gonna have to bring us one of your patented dishes.
You know what? Yeah, I'll think about it. So, do you mind if I play one more song before the?
No.
Okay. Let me just get it on. Yeah. And it's been sharing.
All right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was something. Yeah, it's funny.
Excuse me. Hold up for the interview.
No, he's playing video.
No, I'm saying. You want me to interrupt you? You want me to interrupt your interview?
Yeah. That was a 2-hour free video. 2-hour paid.
Look at the dollar store.
Yo. When?
Some clean out the trash.
Okay. Maybe I'll bring it over a little bit. That's funny watching video.
Can you guys hear the music, by the way?
No,
We can
well,
see
we did in the beginning,
it.
but it wasn't.
Oh, wait 1 second. I think I just did something wrong. Wait 1 second.
Yeah, we could see it. It looked pretty good.
Yeah.
One of the questions are, do you still have those dance moves?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we still do. We still
Still do.
hanging with them.
After quarantine is over, you come to one of our shows. We're still doing that song, kind of the same way.
Yep.
Okay. So, guys, let me share the screen again. I forgot to put on share audio. Can you guys hear it now?
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of break. Well, yeah.
Oh, Nicholas.
Yeah, Nick Stephens.
Guys, that was great. So, guys, by the way, at the end, we will be doing a ton of songs at the end. Right after the interview, there's going to be a montage of songs. I mean, a montage of songs. So, guys, be ready for that. So, yeah, so guys, get down. Yeah, did you guys see me dancing up there? So did you guys see me? I accidentally muted you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're getting down pretty good, Jalen.
Well, thank you. And I'm also doing in this flat suit. You gotta look good for the whispers.
You look pretty good, man.
Thank you. Thank you. So, guys, after quarantine, are you gonna guys do like a little meetup? Are you gonna like invite me to so I could do like the cooking? Are you guys gonna do like a meetup and include me?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We look forward to it. I want to see. They say you're an excellent cook, so I want to see what your favorite dish is.
Yeah, bring that favorite dish to the show.
What's your favorite dish to prepare?
What's my favorite dish to prepare? You like steak?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you speaking
I
language.
steak.
Yeah, you speaking our language. Anytime you talk about steak, you talking our language now.
But what is your favorite food to prepare for me? If you could prepare food for me, what would it be?
Oh, you probably wouldn't like what I'd fix for you because I'm a vegetable guy.
I love vegetables.
You like broccoli and asparagus?
I like beets.
Oh, that's even better.
Wow.
Wow.
I like beets and beets.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, boy, I got a great dish. Maybe I'll bring my dish. It's called broccoli, asparagus, and a little pasta in there with some salmon.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Bring my dish and you bring yours, and then you give me yours, and I'll give you mine.
With beets.
With beets. Got beets in it.
That's great. You're gonna grow up to be a very healthy young man.
Exactly. You wouldn't be healthy with my dish because I like lasagna, so it's a very heavy dish. You can only have it every now and then, but I'll bring some lasagna.
Nice. You know what I'd be bringing? If I could prepare anything for you, I'd be bringing steak, salad. I'd be bringing basically everything in the book.
Yeah, bring it on.
Bring it on.
We'll hold you to that.
Okay, I'll bring the book.
Okay.
Okay. But guys, is there anything you guys want to add before I add one more bit of questions?
No, we just want to thank you before we get out of here. We want to thank you for giving us this opportunity to be with you.
Mhm.
It's great. We've never had the opportunity to be interviewed by somebody so young.
True.
So thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
And tell all your young people to come and hang out with us on the 31st. On our pay review. They can wind up downloading the app at 95.1 FM and go on there, and it'll ask once they download that app and clip and punch on it, they can actually find out where they can buy their pay review. And so tell all your young buddies and all your young audience to come and hang out with us on Halloween night.
Okay, guys, hang out with them on Halloween night, guys. So, guys, one last question. Can I ask you a little bit about your family?
Yeah.
With your family?
Yeah, well,
We want to know.
We're married. We got wives. We got grandchildren.
How many?
As a matter of fact, our latest song, Scotty's granddaughter, her name is Mila, and he starts the song off by saying it's a time for change. That's Scotty's granddaughter. Yeah.
Oh, man. So how many grandchildren do you guys have?
I have 3 grandchildren.
I have 5, and a great grandchild being due on December 10th. So yeah.
Amen.
Yep.
That's great, guys. So, guys, thank you for your time.
Thank you for having us, Jalen. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time, guys. This has been a wonder. Man, Mama meeting the Whispers.
All right. Thank you.
We appreciate you, brother. Definitely.
And we'll look forward to meeting you in person.
Yes. And you keep it up.
Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah.
I will. And I can't wait to see you guys. So, thank you for your time, and bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Right. Take care.
Take care.
Yeah. So, guys in the audience, thank you for your time. Guys, by the way, subscribe on YouTube. Jalen Says Live Show right there. You see it? You see that rolling thing? Subscribe on the Jalen Says Live Show YouTube channel. And guys, cash out Jalen Cat so he could get more equipment so he could do more of this stuff. And just guys, subscribe and just help me getting more stuff. So thank you guys and the wonderful audience, and stay tuned for the next episode and stay on, because guess what? We will be having some songs on right now, guys. So share audio and share, guys. So we're gonna have a whole queue of songs on for you guys.
That you stole my heart. You are all that I anticipated. I wanted you every part, but I knew love would be complicated. I began to touch, but you wouldn't let it. It never seemed to be the right time. I started to give up, down to the limit, and then you changed your mind. And we begin to rock, steady, steady rocking all night long. And we begin to rock, steady, rocking till the break of dawn. Rock, steady, steady rocking all night long. Rock, steady, rockin' till the break of dawn. You looked at me, to my surprise. You were too anticipating. I should've known it was in your eyes that you were getting tired of waiting. You wanted me so much, but I didn't get it. How could I find a piece of the line? I started to give up, but love wouldn't let it. Then you walked into my life, and we began to ride. Steady, steady rocking all night long. And we began to rock. Steady, rocking till the break of dawn. rocking till the break of dawn. Everybody rock, steady, steady rocking all night long. And we begin to rock, steady, rocking till the break of dawn. Rock, steady, rock, steady, steady rocking all night long. Everybody steady rocking, steady, rocking till the break of dawn. Rocking till the break of dawn. Let me lay my head upon your chest. Let me hear your heart beating beneath.
Come on, Grandma. You want to dance?
Say you would love for me to. Say you would love for me too. Let me be the one you need day and night. I'll protect your soul and body with my very life. Would love for me too. Say you would love for me too. Let me be your friend, share your blessings and sins. Be closer to you than a Siamese twin. Would love for me too. So please say you would love for me too. Because to me you truly are my first commandment. And there's no person, place, or thing that comes before you on this planet. So let me make sure you're always well fed. Let me bathe your tender body and tuck you in my bed. With love for me too. Say you'd love for me too. Yeah. Because to me you truly are my first commandment. And there's no person, place, or thing that comes before you on this planet. So let me be your lover in this life and the next. I swear I never hurt you, girl. I'll give you nothing but respect. Would love for me too. Say you love for me too.
Someone recommended this song. Miss Joan Brown, if you're watching, hi. You recommended this song, so I play it for you.
Girl, how was I to know when I first met you? All the changes I'd be going through, as helpless as a bird caught in your hurricane, and falling into your love I came. Cause when I first met you, I felt there'd be a change. That if I tried your sweet love, baby, my life will never be the same. Oh, I said I don't really just to wet my feet, but you pulled me in well. Yes, you did. The waters of love run deep. Oh, this good feeling must have been sent from above. Cause you got me walking. You got me walking. On water, water. Oh, you got me walking. Giving you, baby, my morning call. Sitting and waiting for your call. As this time caught in your hurricane and falling into your love I came. Oh, I only meant just to wet my feet, but you pulled me in well. Yes, you did. The waters of love run deep. Oh, this good feeling must have been sent from above. Cause you got me walking. You got me walking. Oh, walk to love. Oh, you got me walking. I said I only meant just to wet my feet, but you pulled me in well. Yes, you did. The waters of love run deep. Oh, this good feeling.
Guys, this is the last song. Bingo.
Was a man down on my luck. You came along and you picked me up. You must be a lucky number. In my life, you were wonder. Oh, since that very day, love struck away. I struck you really now when I found you.
After this one, guys, we're doing the song for Donnie. One last.
I took a chance and I bet on you. And like a champ, you came on through. You're a treasure, that's so hard to find. I'm the winner, girl, I'm glad you're mine. Oh, since the kitchen is, see the stuff you rich. I was over now when I found you. Bingo, struck me rich. I want your love, yes I did. Bingo, struck me rich. I want your love. Cross my eyes, cross my fingers, kiss my baby. fingers, press my fingers. Get a little love hand. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, since I kissed your lips, it seems to struck the beach. I was open eye when I found you. Bingo, I struck your bitch. I want your love. Bingo, I struck your bitch. I want your love. Bingo, I struck your bitch. I want your love. Bingo, I struck your bitch. I want your love. Hey, 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 hey. I feel a little lonely. Yeah. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers. Feel a little lonely. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers. Not no change. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers. Get a little confused. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers. Just like the change. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers. Come on through. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers. Give it a little standing. Just think that on you. Yeah, cross my fingers, cross my fingers. Bingo, betting on you. Yeah, cross my fingers. Bingo. Cross my eyes, cross my fingers, face my fingers. Bingo, cross my eyes, cross my fingers.
So, guys, it's time for a song for Donnie. So, guys, get ready for a song for Donnie. And thank you to the audience that just sticking on. Thank you, Grandma. Just thank you for coming on and dancing a little bit with me. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Bye. Love you.
Love you.
Mm. So, guys, just one last song, and it's a song for Donnie.
People speak your name and think what a shame you gone. Still they know what you left behind lives in our hearts and minds today and tomorrow. Though clouds of darkness came your way, you've given us a brighter day, and your music will be so very, very special to me. Sometimes wealth and fame whispered, play my game, but yes, you refused to. Genius touched your soul, fortune not your goal. God's gift is what shaped you. A voice like silk would weave your spell, and words of life, oh, do you tell? And your music is gonna be very, very special to me. In life's fleeting glance, you have met the chance to give all they can, and though short just stay before you went away with them. Now you stand listening to your sounds of joy. I think one shot, yeah, no more. And your music will always be so very, very special to me. Said I love you, darling, and you're gonna always be very, very, very special to me. Gonna miss one shot and again no more. This is a song for you. We miss you. We miss you. Said I love you, darling, and I miss you, darling. You're gonna always be a friend to me. Miss you, darling. Miss you, darling. Yeah, miss you, darling.
It's time for change.
President Obama knows.
How long will we argue? How long will we fight? When will we have the unity to change the wrong to right? Don't you know love is the answer to all our misery? Won't you take my hand today? Tomorrow we'll be free. Will we take to find ourselves?
Thank you for being here. This was just supposed to be an hour. It's been an hour, almost 30. So you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support, all the hearts, all the likes. Thank you guys so much, and just stay tuned for another episode. Stay tuned for some merch, maybe a cooking show. Subscribe. You see that? Subscribe. And just thank you guys, and bye guys. Stay tuned.